Biggie just brought something up, too. We'll have to talk about our social media here for a moment. After yesterday's event at Lexington Utilities, where two people fell, well, really three, Chris Demm got knocked into as well, fell, and one the most seriously injured. And there was an ambulance and all that stuff. We just talked about that a minute ago. Well, I went to Conrad and Hinkle, which is a grocery store. Now, it's over 100 years old. It's here local in Lexington, North Carolina. We do advertising for them. Great folks. The guy who owns it, his name is Lee Hinkle. He was there yesterday. We had a scheduled meeting, yesterday. So I went by there afterwards. Really nice. Got the pimento cheese. Got the butcher shop. I got all these great things. Steaks for the weekend. Just a great visit. And when we were done, as we were walking out, Lee Hinkle and I shake hands. I'm leaving. And our salesperson says, let me get a picture of y'all. I'm like, okay, great. Let's do a picture in front of the sign for Conrad and Hinkle.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. And she said, we're going to post this online. Great. So she takes the picture, and that's it. I leave, and that's it. Well, later, this is 5 or 6 hours later, I go on to this thing called Facebook. All right. I'm new to it.
Facebook, huh?
I'm new to it. Chris Demm said I'm 15 years late to two things. I am on Facebook now, and I'm loving Stephen A. Smith. I told you that yesterday.
Your new favorite sportscaster.
This guy really grabs me. I'm watching him on ESPN. I'm taping his shows. I'm doing his podcasts. And I'm like, this guy is great. My son told me 10 years ago, I love Stephen A. Smith. I was like, that guy's a blowhard. My son said, yeah, but you're a blowhard. Yes, fine. I'm enjoying Stephen A. Smith and Facebook. Chris Demm says, well, welcome to the party late. My God. Could I be? I'm here for the death rattle. So I go to Facebook, and there's a post, two guys named Chris, and there's the photograph of me with Lee Hinkle. But I really didn't know that until I really got my glasses on and went, what is that? Because the lady who took the photograph, our salesperson, was so far away. And I did, when she took the picture, I was like, man, she's a long way away. She must be zooming in. I think she wanted to get the sign for Conrad and Hinkle.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. But what happened was the folks that were posting the comments, and I never look at the comments, but on this one I thought, I better look at these. And the first post was and hey, there's Marla Hooch. What a hitter. Now, if you know that reference, that's from...
It's so spot on.
Yeah, that's from A League of Their Own. The gals on the team were all very attractive, except their best hitter, Marla Hooch.
Who they needed
to hit, but could not be used for PR.
So when it came time to take photographs of the team, they all had extreme close-ups.
Yes. Except
all the attractive ladies on the Georgia Peaches.
That's right. Except
what were they called? No, the
Rockford Peaches.
The Rockford Peaches. Thank you.
Yeah, they had Gina Davis. They had Madonna. All were attractive, except, and there's Marla Hooch, and you could barely see her.
Just an outline of a ball player.
When she was introduced, the guy who was recruiting for the team, played by John Lovitz.
Yeah.
God.
I hope she hits better than she looks.
The dad had to even step in.
The dad goes, I know my Marla ain't so pretty.
But that's my fault.
I raised her rough, like a boy. But she's a switch-hitting power hitter, and you can use her. And they needed her. So they brought her in, and she's on the team. And yesterday, my photograph was mocked. And there's Marla Hooch. What a hitter.
Well, I spotted it.
Yeah.
And the reference had me cracking up.
Right on.
This is kind of a local reference, but my thought was Conrad and Hinkle is in Lexington, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I thought, where did she take this from? Thomasville?
Right.
The next town over.
Well, our sales manager, two people were there from sales, our manager, Richard, and our salesperson, Joe. And Richard said, I want to make him look more attractive. How far can you back up?
Back up.
So he's like, I want to make it look more attractive.
How about across the street?
Yep. She was over at the Civic Center.
Further.
And then what really hurts most is the person who posted the Marla Hooch line first.
And the GIF.
From the movie. Is my dear friend Neil. Who I stole his sandwich that time. You remember I took the bite out of Neil? He used to work here.
And I still stand. I don't think he's ever forgotten.
I don't either.
And he still gets you with that.
Whenever he can. Mm-hmm. Whenever he spots an opportunity, he strikes.
But see, what that led me to was something I'm never supposed to do. And Biggie said,
the comment section.
Ever read the comments. I saw the photograph and thought, ooh, this could be bad. So the Marla Hooch is one thing, and then everybody's like,
That's good-natured ribbing.
I was good-natured ribbing. But then the rest of it was, he wouldn't have been there if you didn't get something free.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was, he wanted to be far away from the camera so he could look thin. He must be putting back on some LBs, a lot of that. But the worst of the worst, and this is the second or third time I've read this, is I don't even know the guy who posts it, but he always says he should be fired. He is truly one of the worst human beings to ever walk the face of the earth. And
Ever.
Ever. Now, you read that about yourself, and then you go, well, wait a minute now. Hitler. Okay. Mussolini. All right.
Yeah. Kim Jong-un.
Okay.
Kim Jong-un's daddy.
Okay.
Kim Jong-un's granddaddy. Pol Pot.
Bin Laden.
Bin Laden.
Hussein. I mean, I think we can name
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
That
You're
guy-
not even top 10.
I don't think so. That guy in Libya that time,
Gaddafi.
I mean, these are guys that kill their own, okay, and others. I'm sorry, I am not one of the worst people to ever, not top 10.
Stalin.
Okay. We've named 10 off the top of our head.
It's the same line every time. He truly is one of the worst people that has ever walked on the planet. Now, in one way, that's kind of good for you.
Well, I kind of thought,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, go down
all
to
right,
history a little.
Yeah, I mean, but then you start reading through the history book, and that's not even including all the serial killers and the murderers.
No.
and all,
Yeah.
just murdering one person. All the people, all these preverts and everything. You don't even include all those people.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the, he truly is. I mean, this guy believes it.
He does. I don't know what
It's a
you've done to
vendetta.
him. Yeah.
I know.
And at this point, and I've, which shockingly, I've tried to defend you.
Thank you.
And he'll stand by it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I've said to him on comments, I've said, he's not that bad. And he's
thank
like,
you.
I stand by what I said. I know he is, in fact, one of the worst people to ever walk the planet.
You got to be real careful because what you don't want is this guy showing up with a receipts figure.
Right. You don't want him to prove it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want that. I almost said to him when I saw it yesterday, I almost wrote back to him, let's have lunch. I want you to explain to me why you think I'm one of the worst people. Worst?
Talk it out.
Let's talk it out. Let's get your issues out of the way and see what I can do for you.
Well,
to
then at
check
the
them
end of
out.
lunch, you'd be like, it's a split check.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not buying it for a guy who
Yeah.
says you're one of the worst people to ever walk the face of the earth.
What I really like about this photo, too, is that you're always wanting to go viral.
Always.
I mean, since I've known you 17 years, you've always been like, what do we have to do to go viral?
Take this show to the next level.
Yes.
That's right. Let's get
And
viral.
anytime you try, it just doesn't work. But I will say this photo is getting a ton of shares, which I love, including the city of Lexington,
Oh, no.
downtown Lexington, because they're like, hey, guess who came to visit us? And everyone's like, who?
Who? Where is he? The Lindbergh baby? I can't see a thing.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Kelly's here. Is he?
Which one is he?
That's the second worst photograph I've ever heard. Maybe the worst, because the worst one was when we went to the Panthers stadium to tour it, and the head coach walked out of an elevator, Ron Rivera at the time.
Just surprised you, blindsided you.
Yeah, we're taking a tour, and he walks out of the elevator. I'm standing there. It's like, oh my God, Ron Rivera. And he couldn't have been nicer. And he's like, hey, great, good to see you. And Martha, our other salesperson, said, you want to get a picture? I said, yeah. So he goes, you two get together. We arm in arm, point at him and everything. Picture's taken. He's like, okay, I got to get to practice. He walks off. Couldn't have been nicer. And Martha says, I hope this photo's okay. She turned it to me. It was nothing but a smear of color across. It's like, how could you possibly get it that bad? But in her case, it was quick and hurried, and we didn't know what was happening. This one yesterday was posed.
Planned.
Planned. Put it out there.
Get back farther.
But yeah, I want to
Farther.
make it look more attractive. I'll stand across the street. That's where I am now. That's right. And no one could even see that it was me on that photo. And then it got me into the comments, which was a bad thing.
You got to stay out of the comments, man.
But I wanted to see these comments. Like, what could they possibly be saying about this? I mean, this is a bad photograph. This is a bad photograph.